Hey, Dave Knight here at Dave Knight Trading. Let's see if I'm in the screen. Yeah, just a little bit. There, that's better. All right, so prep work, right? Being ready to trade. So I've set up my, I haven't set that up yet though, but I've set up my trading day already, which is probably, if one of, nah, it's probably the most important part is being ready. There's a report coming out at 8:30. Of course, CPI, PPI numbers. Right now, I'm in week 1. I'm in trading the MNQ. I'm up $865.68 right now. Today will be day 5. So here's my account balance. Now this is wrong. I don't know why that's showing that. My account high right now is based on this plus 2,500, 2.5K, which right now is, here I'm talking about being prepared. I don't even have my spreadsheet ready, right? It's 50,911. So 50,911 is my account high right now, and then this is what you can't go below, right? You can't get anywhere near that, to be honest. When you think about $2,500 drawdown, you really need to think of it in terms of it's a $1,500 drawdown, because I know how I am once I get to a certain amount, and I'm trying to stay, not trying, what I'm doing now is doing my best to limit my loss. I've already made money for this week, so I'm looking at, just pull this over real quick. This is the daily chart, and then I'll go to a 60-minute chart. What's it looking like? We're below pivot. 15-minute chart, what's it showing? Below pivot, trending down overall since right here at 4:15 a.m. Drilling down now to the 4-minute chart that I like to look at now. Not 5, I'll go to 4, and then I will drill down to the 1-minute chart. That's pretty much what I look at. So right now we've been down since 8:05 from the 1 minute. We're looking at 1, and we talked about the 4 o'clock mark, right? Right around here seems to be where the market started trailing off a little bit. So if we take that into the 4-minute chart, notice that it's about 336, and it turns around at 4:16 roughly. So the market has been down since 4:16 this morning. Now it is trying to make a little recovery since it looks like 6:52 this morning, and it made it to the pivot, and now we're looking to see where are we going to be at the 8:30 mark. And I'm going to see if it's a tradable event at 8:30 on the PPI CPI. You got to wait a minute before you can get in. Sometimes the market moves too far too fast, and you need for it to settle down. Let's move this to the side because it's going to come out. We'll see how it affects the market once the reports come out. I mean, obviously, if it's a no type of event, then you just want to wait till 9:30 to trade, and then we'll just pause the video and go from there. All right, so preliminarily above pivot. if there's any surprises here. There's bars coming up. 0.1, expecting 0. Zero, zero. So there's really no surprises here. So that could be positive to the market right now, right? No surprises, positive to the market, and you see it reflecting positivity to start with. Our Williams percent R is above. I think we're going to retap back down here to, no, maybe not. Don't want to get in the, don't want to catch a falling knife. You don't want to obviously get stabbed with something going up either. Let's pull this over. I'm kind of in pulling this chart out to find out where R1 is. See, so we're trading basically at the halfway mark between R1. No, we're not. Here's S1 and R1 pivots right here. This would be roughly halfway. Brings it to the 17,000 mark. We're going to take a shot.
Order filled.
Looking to get to here to start with.
Stop filled.
So that could be my trade. Looking at this right here, and I wanted to get long off of it. And it probably moves, I don't know which way it's going to go, but it's a positive day right now. That's kind of what I wanted at this point. So I am positive on my day. And obviously, I traded 9 contracts there, but it's at MNQ, which is 50 cents. So those 9 contracts per tick was $4.50. So if we take $4.50 divided by 30.5, we, whoops, 30.5 divided by 4.5. Oh shit. 30.5 divided by 4.5. That doesn't make sense. 30.5 divided by 4.5. Yeah, it says 6.78 overall, so it's about 7 ticks. Oh, there it is. Now it's going to move. I was thinking 17,000, but it might have to work its way to 17,000 by 9:30 mark. All right. All right, so it's not really doing anything. We're going to pause this video and we'll look at the 9:30 mark right now. See if there's anything to do at that point. So overall, here's a report release. And you have to wait. Let's talk about what we had to do here. All right, so when you're trading off a report, now you can trade off the report and the EA, but you might as well pretend that you can't, because you need to think about in PA. So the market moves basically from here to here in a minute, which is a pretty significant move off a report. I mean, yesterday's report was a lot greater. So looking at it, moved from 905, say to 960 roughly, right in that area, 955. So it moved basically 50 points in a minute, which I've seen bigger moves, but that's a pretty good move. So initially, you're thinking, all right, it's going to move up, then maybe retrace back to the pivot. Now, obviously, I still think that's in the cards right here, or it's going to go and then move up to R1. Most likely, now it's going to wait until the stock market opened at 9:30 now to make its next move. So that's what I'm going to play on at this point in time. All right. And what happened to my other chart? I lost my, where art thou chart? There you are. So this is your 60-minute, and this is what it looks like in a 4-minute chart. So if we'd go back and look at 8:30, let's actually look at that. 8:30 yesterday, you'll see what I'm talking about with a bigger move. So here's the 8:30 yesterday. So the first 4 minutes between 8:30, see, this was 8:32 to 8:36, and up here is 56. Down here is 900. It moved 150 points yesterday in 4 minutes. So that's an extreme move. This is tradable. I was able to catch this move basically coming back that way. And that might be available later on. This started at 9, but it really, you know, it had a nice move right at the open too. And then there's a nice move coming back down at the 10. I can't remember which one's I think this is the one that I won on right here. I caught a little bit of this, and mostly I caught this and this to be able, and I was done before 10:30 yesterday. I stayed away from this bar and this bar. I think I caught a little bit of this bar right here, 840 mark. And then I stayed away from it and caught a little bit of this move into the open. I think I caught a little bit of this move coming back down to a VWAP. And then I caught this move coming down through pivot to S1. That was my big winner of the day. All right, I'm going to pause here. We'll talk a little bit later. Okay, so I thought I hit record, but I didn't. I took a trade right here, and I was able, well, actually, you can see the blue line right there, and then I got out right here before it went back down. So let me pull this over so we can talk about it. All right, so I waited for a couple minutes for the market to show itself a little bit. This printed, then this printed. Now this was after the fact printing, but this is the move. Now I moved my stop to here to start, then to here, and then I got, well, you can see I got really close up here because it was very close to getting, I had my I had my target. So let me get rid of this and pull up this real quick because this is what I was running with today. 56 tick stop loss. I came really close behind that